Good afternoon and welcome to today's meditation session. My name is Michelle Power and I'm the Global Alumni Relations Coordinator for UCD. Greetings to our alumni who are joining us from various locations across the globe today. In these challenging times we find ourselves in, we thought you can benefit from an Irish-infused meditation session. We know some of you might be missing Ireland, or perhaps you just want to take a moment to appreciate the gorgeous greenery of our country. Today's session will be facilitated by nature therapist and alumna Dee Kavanagh. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's session. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. Welcome to this lunchtime meditation session. My name is Dee and I'm a graduate of UCD. I graduated with a degree in archaeology and art history. And after working in these areas for a number of years, I moved into the area of wellness, meditation, mindfulness. And in more recent years, I've been incorporating more nature-based mindfulness into my work and into my life. So we are all experiencing challenges at this time on the planet. Perhaps we're feeling lonely, disconnected from our friends and family. And for many of us, we're spending increased number of hours indoors. Perhaps we're working from home. And many of us are feeling very disconnected from the natural world and from nature. And in my own life, I've really appreciated nature over these last number of months. Nature has been my one constant support. And my intention here today is to bring nature to you, to help you connect with nature, with Ireland, with each other here in this community, and with yourself. So I'm going to bring you on a short journey, and I invite you just to stay present with me for the next 15-20 minutes or so as we connect with Ireland, with nature, and as we practice mindfulness and connect with ourselves. So I'm just going to share some beautiful images of Ireland with you. So I invite you to take a deep breath and just rest your awareness on the beautiful images on the screen, connecting with this beautiful healing land of Ireland, with the ancient sites, with the healing forests, with the light, with the beautiful, pristine, natural world. Just resting with the images, with the music. And as you do so, I'm going to read you the words of Ruth Beates from a poem called Wild Communion. Before I enter nature, I want to remember. I come here to get out of my head and into my senses, to immerse myself in peace and beauty, to feel kinship with life, to feel at home. I come here to be empty, silent, still, receptive. I come here to be changed and to get a new perspective, to find an answer, to heal a wound, to learn. I come here to be wild, to be engulfed by wildness, by mystery, by wonder. I come here to worship, to thank, to praise, to love. So just absorbing those beautiful words and resting your awareness on the images of the screen. And now I'm going to invite you to close your eyes as we drop into silence. Placing your feet flat on the floor, if it is comfortable and possible to do so. Feel your feet connected to the ground, and imagine roots growing out of the soles of your feet and traveling deep down into the earth. Take a deep breath, feeling supported by the vast and beautiful earth beneath your feet. Now see if you can imagine the roots moving under the ground and traveling from wherever you are in the world towards Ireland. Envision them moving under rivers, valleys, mountains, oceans, until they finally arrive in Ireland, nourished and strong. Today, people are joining this meditation from all corners of the world. So see if you can envision your roots joining together, connecting with others who are also choosing to pause and reflect at this time. Feeling the healing energy of Ireland, knowing that you are held and supported by the earth, nature, and this beautiful community of people who are on this call today. I invite you to rest with the breath, perhaps bringing to mind some of the powerful images you've seen over the last few minutes, and tuning into how you felt as you looked at these images of the land of Ireland. Or if you've been to Ireland, you may like to bring to mind some beautiful memories of your time in nature here. Now resting your awareness on the body and breath. Just observe your in and out breath. In, out, in, out, in, out. Our breath, which is our anchor to the present moment. And now we'll do a short body scan, bringing our awareness to our bodies with kindness and releasing any tension. Start by bringing your attention to your toes. Wiggle them. Release any tension. Let them soften and relax. Feel the release travel up through your feet, heels, ankles, up through your lower legs, knees, thighs. Releasing and letting any tension return to the earth. Now bring your attention to your belly, your lower back, torso, chest, and upper back. Releasing any tension you're holding in your shoulders. Let it melt away, returning back to the earth. Release the tension in your arms. Let it flow from your elbows, down your arms to your fingertips, and out through your fingertips, back into the earth where it is transmuted. Feel the tension in your collarbone and neck release. Anything you're holding in your jaw, let it loosen, let it slip away. Let your face relax, your brows relax. Let any tension slip away from your forehead, from the crown of your head. Feel any tension being returned to the earth. Now return to the breath and rest here for a while. Simply resting with the breath in silence. Here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're still in the depths of winter. The earth is resting now and is inviting us to slow down and rest too. This gives us the opportunity to connect to what lies within us so that we too can grow strong roots, which will strengthen us on the inside and bring greater stability. Now bringing your awareness to your breath, noticing what it feels like to breathe in this moment. You don't have to change how you breathe. You may notice your belly rising and falling, your chest rising and falling as you breathe. You may notice small movements in your upper back and shoulders. Or you may be able to feel where the air enters your body through your nose or mouth. Cold air going in, warm air going out. So just bringing your awareness to those places in the body where you feel the breath moving. And if you notice your mind wanders off, just very gently bring your attention back to the breath. There is no judgment, no criticism. Being fully aware of the breath. What does it feel like to breathe in? Where can you feel it in your body? Being aware of the out breath. What does it feel like to breathe out? To exhale? Coming back to the breath over and over again. With a sense of patience and kindness towards ourselves. And now we're going to bring our awareness to the body. Being aware of our whole body sitting here. Encompassing the whole body in your awareness as it breathes. Bringing awareness to the sensations in your body. How does it feel in this moment, in stillness, in quietness? Whatever sensations are present, allowing them to be, allowing the body to be. If, however, there are particularly difficult or painful sensations, breathe in awareness of these sensations. And as you breathe out, soften around them with kindness. Breathing in with awareness, breathing out with kindness. We're bringing an attitude of kindness throughout the process. And in doing so, it opens us more fully to whatever is present. This is a practice of developing openness to all of our experience. Now we're going to move our awareness to any sounds that surround you in this moment. There may be sounds inside the room, the rest of the building, outside the building, on the street. Allowing the sounds to come to you. You don't have to go after them. Some sounds may rise and fall, others may be continuous. Just notice whatever sounds are present without judgment, receiving sounds as they arise and pass away, as they ebb and flow. And now we're going to bring our awareness to thoughts. We watch for thoughts to arise, having a sense of quietly waiting for thoughts to emerge. When they do, observe them. Is it planning, worrying, or daydreaming? You might also note if there's an emotional content to the thought. Sadness, anxiety, happiness, and then allowing the thought to pass. You might like to think of your mind like a vast and clear blue sky. We're simply observing thoughts as they pass by. At times there may be a lot of clouds, it may be overcast, dark and foreboding, and at times just a few clouds. Behind the clouds, however, is the clarity, radiance, and vastness of the blue sky. If you do find you're latched on to a particular train of thought, just gently bring your attention back to the breath. Use your breath as the anchor to the present moment. And now in the final part of this meditation, we're moving into pure awareness. There is nothing to do here, nowhere to go, nothing to achieve. Simply being with ourselves, our experience in each moment. Resting our awareness on the breath and on the body with a sense of kindness. This is an in-between time on the planet and also in the ancient Celtic calendar. Winter is still with us, but within this is an awareness that spring will come soon. There are days of magical brilliance when the skies are blue, the sun shines and calls us out onto the land. There are also dark days of rain, fog, snow and ice, weather that lets us know that we must wait a while longer before the transformation of spring fully begins. If you're in the southern hemisphere, you'll notice the season changing towards autumn. My invitation to you as we come to the end of this meditation practice is to connect with nature in whatever way possible. If you can't go outside, tend to your houseplants with mindfulness and kindness. If possible, go out into your garden, the local park or the mountains. Explore, choose a tree to observe, notice the birds and the plant life. As you walk the land, look for where nature is stirring, and also ask yourself, what is stirring deep within you? What hopes and dreams do you want to birth in this coming year? I invite you to see yourself as part of nature and part of the web of life. When we become mindful of nature and take time each day to appreciate and connect with it, we create a more harmonious and joyful future for ourselves and for the earth. So now I invite you just to take a long, deep breath. And on the exhale, you may like to slowly reintroduce some gentle movement, wriggling fingers and toes, moving your body in whatever way is comfortable for you. And opening your eyes whenever it's comfortable to do so. When you open your eyes, I invite you once more to look at the beautiful images on the screen. As we continue this journey through some images of the beautiful and sacred landscape of Ireland. Resting with the images, resting with the music. And to conclude this session, I want to read you the words of John O'Donoghue, an Irish poet, author, and philosopher. May the nourishment of the earth be yours. May the clarity of light be yours. May the fluency of the ocean be yours. May the protection of the ancestors be yours. And so may a slow wind work these words of love around you, an invisible cloak to mind your life. So, thank you so much for joining me for this session today. And thank you to UCD for inviting me to guide this session. It's been so lovely connecting and sharing with each of you. If you'd like to keep in touch with any of the nature-based work I do, you can find me on social media at Hidden Ancient Ireland. Thank you once again and have a beautiful day.